27 days until we vote for our next governor. And today I had a chance to speak with the Republican nominee, Ed Gillespie, who Virginia Beach Mayor Will Sessoms just endorsed. Well, President Trump has endorsed him, but in a state that Trump lost, that puts Gillespie in an awkward spot, especially when addressing issues that have drawn the president a lot of criticism. I know that the president has endorsed you. Would you want him on stage with you campaigning?
Well, I don't talk about our campaign strategy with anybody, let alone the media. Not that I wouldn't be happy to share any insights, but we keep our campaign strategy, until we make announcements on things. We keep our campaign strategy internal and think that's the right way to go about our campaign.
So, I mean, if he said, I want to come down and campaign with you, would you welcome that?
Well, look, I need all the help I can get. Obviously, we're in a very close race here.
Charlottesville has been in the news. Virginia City made national news, and a lot of people are still talking about that quote that the president said about very fine people with the people who were marching. Do you feel like the president says things that are racist? And do you agree with that very fine people characterization that he made?
I did not see very fine people on both sides in Charlottesville. And in Charlottesville, what I saw were 90% of those white supremacists and KKK members and neo-Nazis were from outside our Commonwealth, and we were invaded. And the fact is that these white supremacists and neo-Nazis, they're not on any legitimate political spectrum of left to right. If one were the most liberal and 10 were the most conservative, these people are yellow. They're not on that same continuum. Theirs is not a political philosophy. It's a twisted mindset rooted in hate.
Are you happy you have his endorsement?
I appreciate the president endorsing me. He's obviously our Republican president. I'm the Republican nominee. I wasn't surprised that he endorsed me.
Well, Gillespie had a lot more to say, including on gun violence, job creation, and tax cuts. And you can see more of my interview on 13newsnow.com. Meanwhile, Gillespie's competitor, Democratic gubernatorial nominee Ralph Northam, will campaign with former President Obama next week. The pair will go to a Get Out the Vote rally in Richmond on Thursday. And Vice President Pence will campaign with Gillespie Saturday in Abingdon.